rise for the playing of our national anthem. Please move your caps and face the west wall to the lobby where the American flag is proudly displayed. Once again, welcome to Greene County Tech, home of the Lady Eagles. Our first game tonight, we welcome in the West Memphis Lady Blue Devils. Starting lineup for the Lady Devils. Number 1, Janiyah Tucker. Number 2, Anaya Price. Number 3, Harmony Buckingham. Number 14, Clemecia Prackett. And number 20, Terica Inman. Now starting for your Lady Eagles, number 32, Sierra Floyd. Number 25, Emma Bates. Number 15, Riley Branch. Number 22, Kylie Stokes. And number 2, Brooke Barnes.
One part about high school basketball that, you know, a lot of people kind of laugh about, but a Tuesday night basketball game is always kind of interesting to me because it tends to be the game the most where players start to lose focus as we have a foul right off the bat that's going to send West Memphis to the free throw line. That was number 1 for the Blue Devils, Aria Hazley. But yeah, it's the one game of the week where, especially at home, since you don't have a drive back to school or anything like that, it's where you tend to lose focus as a player. So my thing is keep focus here tonight if you're the Lady Eagles and if you're the Lady Devils as well, and see what happens.
You are right there, Brady. That was Tucker there on the basket, actually.
Yeah, double prints here on the rosters here tonight.
It's all me for not letting you get that heads up, Brady, though. Here's the rebound, though, by Barnes. Barnes, your usual starting guard here for the Lady Eagles. Look to see her do what she can tonight. As always, do it all in her position. She excels greatly, plays great defense, always finds the open person. Really just a great leader for this offense and this team in general.
Absolutely, Caden. Watching Tech here so far as Tech will draw the foul. Watching Tech here so far, trying to get a sense of what the game plan is early on here, and kind of seeing a different strategy from Coach Dean. he seems to be much more involved in the game to start off the game here tonight. Not saying that he's not involved every single game, but he usually likes to give his players a moment to get a feel for the game. And we're seeing a much different approach so far than what we've seen from Tech really all season long. So they're really looking for a shot right now. They'll throw it up, can't get the friendly bounce. And another one.
And a good board there offensively. Get it out to Stokes. Let Stokes put up a good basket. That's a good looking shot. You're going to take that every single time.
Yeah, just an easy, not even mid-range jumper, just short jumper from the free throw line off the front of the rim.
Not enough mustard on that one there. It's going to come up just short, but you can tell in this game early, they're trying to move the tempo along quick. So here's Stokes now. Stokes going to try to drive. Instead, going to dish it over to Floyd. Floyd going to find Bates. Now here's Branch in the corner. Branch guarded tightly. Going to find Barnes, and it's off the foot of Barnes. Maybe not able to fit that one in. Trying a little too hard there. Here's Tucker with the spin and finish.
That was a nice move there by Tucker. Just got Barnes off her feet. Literally swept her off her feet almost. That was kind of like that move last night. In the NBA, it was Zion taking on Holmes, swept him off his feet.
Yeah, call that bully ball.
Bully ball, yeah, I like it.
There we go. We saw 3 hezzies in a row there from the Lady Eagles, all daring to take the 3, none of which taking that shot. Will be Lady Devils ball now. It's going to be Tucker to bring this one up. Tucker with all 4 points for the Lady Devils. Finally going to slow the tempo down a little bit here. Here's Brackett. Brackett with the turnaround, Jay, off the glass. That's not one you see often, but I like seeing it get pulled out here.
Off the glass, that was off about 6 different arms, too. She made it go in.
Branch still in the same corner. Look like they're trying to find that corner 3 early in this one. So look to see them keep going back to that. They like that shot from Branch over in the corner. A lot of off-ball movement here from the Lady Eagles. Love it so far. We're going to see a foul drawn here by Stokes. Inman on the foul there.
Yeah, what we're seeing so far from West Memphis is, and if you've watched them any this season, they love to play quick. They love to play fast. We're definitely seeing that so far here tonight. But this is an area where I always say it, Tech can bring up some ground, is at the free throw line. Because we're seeing it so far here tonight, Caden. West Memphis is scoring out the field a lot more than I'm sure Coach Dean would like. But you just got to find ways to battle back against that.
Hard contact there from Tucker on Barnes. No call. Play will continue. Here is Inman trying to toss something up, but not going to get it. Very physical defense being played here by the Lady Devils.
Well, I think you mean offense there, Caden, but.
Well, I mean, after the Lady Eagle had grabbed the ball there.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't really anywhere for her
It's
to
just
go.
a physical game so far, period.
And there's Branch in the corner again. Now here's Bates, wide open 3, little too much on it. It's the back of the rim and back out.
Yeah, just got a little spooked by the defender, also just trying to power over. That's a tall defender out there.
Yeah.
So just put a little too much on it.
Bates with another attempt to look at there. Not going to take it, though. Here's Branch thinking about it. Instead, going to put it down in the post. Finds Bates. Bates with another attempt. Going to pass it up, find someone else. Here's Branch. Branch going to drive, take it up. Contact all over her.
Yeah, just not a good possession there for the Lady Eagles. Coach Dean yelling, shoot.
Tucker now tries to find something, a little floater over the side of the rim there. Not going to get it to fall. Rebounded Eagles. Now here's Bates pushing the tempo here. Bates going to find Stokes. And out of bounds. Will remain Lady Eagle ball. Now here's Branch. Branch with a little stop and pop there. Couldn't get it to fall, but she will get fouled and get a chance to redeem herself at the charity stripe. Second trip for the Lady Eagles. Same 5 out there for the Lady Eagles so far in this one. Clark checking in for the Lady Devils. Second attempt, gonna fall.
Oh, a steal off the inbound pass. Great move there.
Great heads-up play there from Bates. Oh.
Timeout. Coach Dean appreciating that one. I think we all kind of did.
Yeah, I think so. Erica Taylor, though, the Lady Devils coach there, unhappy there. You can hear the shouts all the way up here as that timeout gets called. Yeah, you'll probably hear a little bit about that one at practice tomorrow or so.
Oh, yeah. It's just one of those inexcusable moments. Happens every single game. That one was just a little worse.
Oh, and you'll have a few of those moments a game where you'll do it, and just the millisecond you do it, you're just like, oh, goodness, I cannot believe I just did that.
Oh, I guarantee you, as soon as she threw in the pass, she was like, wait, what am I doing?
Especially on something as routine as an inbound. It's just something you can just really just kind of mail it in, and you're, oh, goodness.
Well, see, that's what happens if you don't have that court awareness.
So a mere blunder here early in the first period of this game so far. It's all knotted up at 6 for us. Here's Tucker, though. Tucker trying to change that.
Oh, man.
Going on a lovely walk there, but not going to get called for it here. Steal by Bates. Bates going to find a cutting Barnes. Barnes finally going to give it up to Branch in the corner.
Just a stroll down the lane.
Yeah. Lovely walk. So now here's Barnes. Barnes, top of the key, trying to find what she can find. Nice screen set there by Stokes. Barnes going to take this one up and off the window. Can't get it to fall.
To be fair, I will say, to be fair, I think she didn't take that third step quite like it looked like. It looked a lot worse from up here in the stands. Down there in the court, I don't think she quite took it.
So here's Barnes to inbound, waiting for some movement here. Here's Bates. Bates has it, going to pass it up to Stokes. Going to find Bates in the corner again. Stokes with a screen. Bates going to try to come around it instead. Going to give it up to Stokes. Stokes with a reverse and not enough on it to go over the rim. Rebound, Lady Devils. Now here's Tucker. Tucker going to find Inman. Inman going to toss up a 3. Bang! The first 3 of the night coming from Inman. Now here's Barnes with it. Barnes going to observe the court a little bit.
Well, there we go.
Slow things down. And now here's a little bit of miscommunication here. No one's really doing anything, and a steal will be the result, and another steal by Barnes. Barnes tries to go back up with it, not going to get it to fall, though. And now here are the Lady Devils. Tucker going to work, Euro stepping, trying to power it off the window, not going to work. Here's rebound, Bates driving, gonna find Barnes. Barnes gonna find Floyd. Floyd thinks about the 3, hesitation, drive, shot, no good.
Would have liked to have finished that one.
That would have been a nice play. So now, Tucker, for what feels like the first time tonight, gonna take her time getting up the court. Now here's Inman. Inman with the sole 3 in this game. Buckingham gonna find Price. And a jumped route by Barnes. Easy reads, green eggs and ham.
Couldn't get the roll.
Now here's Barnes with it. Barnes gonna take this one back out to the 3-pointer. Thinks about it, no. Gonna take the screen. No, she's gonna go the other way. Hard drive, plenty of contact. A lot of subs coming in for the Lady Eagles. Will remain Lady Eagle ball. Now here's Bates. Bates thought about taking the layup there. Gonna kick it out to Hollis. Hollis working in the paint. finds Auden. Now here's Russell. Russell trying to find something. Great defense being played here by the Lady Devils. Hollis, baseline, kicks to nobody, but there is Barnes.
Ooh, just saved it.
We had a great angle on that one. What a save there.
Oh, traveling called.
What a hectic series of events there.
That was some good defense by West Memphis right there. Can't lie about it. That was some good defense.
No, cannot lie about it. You are correct.
That was just almost perfect footage right there, and I hope they show that in practice sometime this week for West Memphis. That is what you do when you're a player and your coach says, put yourself between you and the basket.
Yeah.
That was really good defense.
And now here's a drive attempt. No good. It's going to be rebounded here by Buckingham. Buckingham going to try to feed the post here. Here's Prackett.
Traveling. Got slipped up a little bit. Being double teamed, too.
Looked like she was maybe going to attempt to go to that little turnaround she had success with earlier. Couldn't get to it, though. Inbound now for the Lady Eagles. Now here's Bates. Bates to a wide open Barnes. Barnes from three. Bang!
Well, there's the three Tech has been looking for all night. I've been waiting for you to say that all night, too.
Yeah, I had to wait a little bit for us to get that one. A buzzer beater attempt thrown up.
Up in the rafters.
Up a little bit too far.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So at the end of one, we've got ourselves a tie here. 9-9 after a three there from Brooke Barnes. And we've stated that a few times while we're on air. She has that shot in her arsenal. It's awesome when we get to see her take that three because there's not a lot of times where she's going to miss it. And I know the time I got to call, I believe it was when you were out, Brady, we saw her taking shots from what they would classify as Curry range. She was taking them. She was taking them from the Eagle wing, and she was making them. She was on fire that night, so it's good to see her hit that three early in this one. Hopefully more to follow. But that's a pretty exciting way to end that period, Brady. We had the Lady Devils go up 9-6 with their first three of the night coming from Inman. And then to tie things back up, to head into the second period, we saw Barnes hit that three.
Well, you know, Caden, I always love watching a Brooke Barnes three-pointer. That's always really good. And I hope it sticks around. I hope she's on fire tonight from beyond the arch. But, you know, there's no hiding around it. Tech can, not always, but can live or die by the three in any given situation. It depends on who you're playing, how well the other team is playing. It depends on multiple factors. I got a feeling the three is going to be really important here tonight, so I really hope it sticks around for Brooke Barnes, and I hope a couple other Lady Eagles can maybe catch fire, maybe make a couple of three-point attempts. They had pretty good looks at it. You know, that West Memphis defense was pretty strong there in the first period, so hopefully Tech can set up some screens, try and spread this defense thin a little bit, and get some three-pointers.
Now here's Russell. Russell going to just kind of toss it over there to Barnes. Dangerous pass. Now here's Stokes. Stokes going to give it back to Barnes. Tucker with close coverage. Tucker almost gets away with it. Now here's Barnes. Barnes going to dish out to Russell. Russell, hesitation, drive, loses her handle on the ball. Will remain Eagle ball.
Oh, nice pass.
Nice
play. Couldn't get the power off the shot. She was a little too worried about the contact than finishing with the shot.
Shorted herself there, but now here's Tucker to bring this one up the court, guarded by Barnes. Gonna feed Prackett down in the paint. Prackett really enjoying going to those turnaround moves. And she's had success with them tonight, but so far, her last few attempts, they've not been great, excuse me. So, now here's Bates. Bates being guarded closely. Stokes stopped the key. Hollis for three. It's going to be extremely short. Now here is Price going to observe a little bit here. Going to find Inman down low. Inman off the glass and in. Good shot there. going to drive, find Bates coming around the elbow there. Instead, here's Odin. Odin going to drive. Kick out to Bates. Bates now going to drive. Finish. Hollis going to feed the post. There's Stokes. Now here is a pass over to Prackett. Prackett trying to drive baseline. Foul called there. Here's a 3 attempt from the Lady Devils. Not going to get it to fall. Odin going to let it go out of bounds. Now here comes Stokes to inbound. Finds Barnes. Barnes. Being guarded by Buckingham. Going to find Hollis. Here's a 3 attempt from Bates, going to go over the basket. Luckily rebounded there by Odin. Odin going to pass to Hollis. Hollis drives high off the window. Here comes the Lady Devils now. Buckingham with it, going to slow things down a little bit. Looking for the double team there. Now here's Inman. Inman in the paint. Now here's a drive, tough finish, looking for contact and finding it. So now here is the free throw attempt here from the Lady Devils. Price gets that first one to fall. Going to get both of those to fall. That's the first 2 points of the night. Coming to charity stripe. So back and forth action really in this one. This one has been exciting. Now a nice pass down low to Stokes, and Stokes finish. That was an amazing pass from Barnes there. Stokes with 7 early in this one. Now here's Tucker. Tucker in the corner. Step back 3. Gets thrown up. Bang! What a shot. What a shot indeed. Little step back 3 action. Showed the jab step quickly. Jumped back behind the line. Wow. You don't see that often. But that was fun to watch right there. So, fighting through a little adversity here.
Caden, I'm back.
Welcome back, Brady.
Yeah, we're having some mic issues apparently. I know it's extremely loud in our ears right now, Caden. So we're trying to get our hands on those right now. So hopefully the folks at home can hear you now. You were pretty low there for a while. So.
Well, some may have enjoyed it. Some may have not. But here we are now.
Some may have liked you muted.
That's what I'm saying. But here we are now. We're in the middle of a close matchup here. Lady Eagles back and forth here with the Lady Devils. Brady, I don't know if you saw that right there. I don't know if you caught it or not, but Tucker with a step back 3. it was pretty impressive. Showed the little jab step, jumped back behind the line, and hit the three with ease.
Yeah, I have to catch it in the highlights, Caden. I was working my way through some wires trying to figure out what the situation was.
What would I do without you?
It is kind of funny being down there messing with stuff and then stick my head up back now, and I'm like, whoa, it's a close ball game,
Yeah.
15-16.
Still close here in this one. Bates going to put it over in the corner to Barnes. Barnes thought about passing it down into the paint to Hollis. Tucker gets caught lacking. Here's a three from Barnes, and you hate seeing those because you hate seeing it go into the rim and then bounce right back out.
Man, that was such an awkward kind of bounce off the rim, too. It just looked flat when it came off.
Another three attempt here from the Lady Devils. Trading missed threes here. Going to slow this one down a little bit. Coach Dean wanting to run something here. Now here's Floyd. Floyd driving. Going to be a double there. Branch going to check into this one. Going to give Barnes a breather for, I believe, what could be the first time tonight. Regardless, though, here we are now. Here's Price. Price going to find Inman. Inman throwing up a circus shot there. Not going to get it to fall. Foul going to be called, though. Send a Lady Devil to the free throw line there. That is Prackett. Prackett has 2 on the night. Looking to add to that total. Unfriendly bounce off the front of the rim. We'll postpone that movement for the moment being. So now Prackett missing both, having a rough night at the charity stripe. Rebounded there by number 10 for the Lady Devils. Going to remain Lady Devil ball though, so here we are. So here's Clark now at the charity stripe. Nails the first one. And now waiting on her second attempt now. She doesn't make that one. And
the putback. Still can't get it.
Finally, after a few attempts, going to get that one to fall. Prackett going to finally get that one to fall for the Lady Devils after a few misses. And now errant pass finally ends up in the hands of the Lady Eagles. A good hesitation by Barnes, and bang!
And Tech just right in the heels of West Memphis right now.
What a good move there from Barnes with the hesitation, step over. You see that on NBA Live. That's some stuff you see all the time. Pretty good move there.
Ball goes out of bounds, going to stick with West Memphis. You know, speaking of that, Caden, I've been meaning to tell you, I don't know what it is. Maybe we have popularized it again, but the Euro step is back if you've been watching pro basketball this year.
Hey, I'm glad to see that. That's my go-to move in a pickup game.
And we're in the bonus now for Greene County Tech, so they get a trip to the line here.
It'll be Barnes at the stripe. She's got 6 so far in this one, 2 threes. Gonna make that first one. second one is good as well. So here we are in the first half with Barnes leading all scorers for the Lady Eagles with 8. So, Lady Devil ball now. Here's Buckingham with it. Guarded by Floyd. A little under 2 minutes here remaining in the first half. Lady Devils trying to run something. Screen set by Inman. A free throw shot attempt there from Buckingham. Not going to fall, though.
Should have made that shot.
That was a pretty easy one. One of the easier ones you'll see all night. Not going to fall, though. Wide open in the corner is Hollis, but too late to see her now. Late pickup.
Nah, Coach Dean was saying spread out, spread out. They're going to go for this final shot if they can help it. Maybe not.
Stokes going to take this one in to the paint hard and going to dribble out afterwards. Going to find Russell over there, or excuse me, Branch. Branch now going to do the same thing. Drive in, then turn back around. 3 high, 2 low for the Lady Eagles. Going to remain that way probably. Just wasting some time here. She's not careful, going to trap herself here. Instead, she's going to keep on doing the same thing. This right here. This is what you have to do here late in the half. Just going to keep on moving.
There it is. Worked. Oh, well, drew the foul, which is good enough, but worked to a T. I didn't want to say anything, Katie, because I didn't want to jinx us, to be honest. But that was that whole strategy right there that Coach Dean was setting up. Emma Bates was your point person, and her only mission out there on the court wasn't to have the ball. It was to stay away from everyone else and draw Tucker away from everyone to make enough room on the court to drive down there. That was a great play caller out there.
Hey, that's a huge, huge, huge brain play right there. You can't understate that here. So they're going to find Russell. Russell thought about the 3. Now here's Hollis. Hollis going to put it down in the paint to Stokes. Stokes going to dribble, pass out to Russell. Russell from 3, too short. Going to be rebounded by Floyd. Floyd, hop step, can't get it to fall. Hollis going to get the board, put it back up, can't get it to fall, too short. So here we are at halftime where your Lady Eagles on top, 20-19. We'll be back after some halftime entertainment. Hello and welcome back to the second half of this Lady Devils game and Lady Eagles here. Lady Eagles to start with the ball. Going to be rebounded here by Tucker. Tucker going to try to go coast to coast here, and an easy finish there, making it look super easy at least. Tucker with 10 on the night. Here's Barnes now with it. Barnes going to put it over there to Bates. Bates going to put it down low to Stokes. Stokes with nothing but space, going to take that space. Trying to finish off the window, can't do so. Now here's Tucker with it. Tucker going to slow things down a bit, wait for the offense to get set up. Here's Inman with it. Inman guarded closely by Stokes there. Gonna pass it over to Price. Price going to give it right back. Now here's Inman. Inman going to find Tucker. Inman going to drive. Kick over to Price. Price coming around the horn. Can't get it to finish, though. Going to be rebound here by Stokes.
That was a good block right there.
It really was. Some great defense there. Easy three maybe there from Floyd. Floyd not going to take it, though. Pass it up. Here's Bates. Bates with the pump fake. Going to find Stokes again. Plenty of space. Here's Barnes from three. Can't get it to fall.
Had a really nice look at it, though.
Really did. They've had a couple of good looks from in this one here. Is Tucker going to throw up a floater? Not going to get it to fall, but Inman with the putback. Inman playing great tonight. She's been great down low in the paint, getting some rebounds. And oh my goodness, that is the second pin I have broken since I've gotten on air.
Yeah, we're going to have to glue that to your hand.
Yep, not having a good one here tonight. Ball security at an all-time low. As I say that, the Lady Devils poke one out, get a steal. I'll take full responsibility for that one. So now here's Tucker, guarded by Barnes. Barnes really showing leaps of improvement here in her defense so far in the season, at least. She's played great. We've gone on and on about it throughout the games. Really gotten great at jumping, passes, stealing. She just plays all around great defense. Is Inman going to throw up a little mid-range shot? Can't get it to fall. Rebound from Floyd. Floyd going to try to find someone and does. Here's Branch. Branch now going to drive. Going to find Stokes. Nice little floater out to the side there. Over the hands of the defenders. Here's Branch for a nice deep two, but can't get it to fall. Ball will be tipped and out of bounds. Will remain Lady Eagle ball.
You know, back to the Lady Eagle defense there for a second. Not a knock against them last year. I'm just saying last year or this year, I would say they're improved just over the course of the summer. I don't know what it is, or maybe it was the long summer they had, you know, not getting to practice for a while. But this Lady Eagle defense is looking pretty stout here so far this season.
Great defense there played by Inman, but they're going to call foul there. From where I stood, it looked like all ball to me, but we'll send Stokes to the line. Of course, a lot of contact following thereafter. Stokes looking to, well, going to say take control as the leading scorer here, but after missing that, all she can do is tie with Brooke Barnes, and she will do so. Barnes and Stokes both with 8.
This has been a tight game, Caden. Very, very tight game.
Very
both
competitive.
These teams, yeah, very competitive, very well. I don't know if well matched is the right word for it. Scramble for the ball now.
Good defense there from Barnes. Barnes applying just enough pressure so that Tucker can't get that easy layup, and here's Barnes fighting for it.
That and drew the foul. Nice and well-deserved round of applause for that one.
Really, really deserving there. You can just take a handful of plays out of any given game, and Brooke Barnes is really showing early in this season that she is really the MVP of this team. Like, there's not an area where she suffers in. And that's not taken away from the rest of the team. She just does so much. She does so much to help. As a nice finish. There's another one of those awkward bounces out of the rim we saw earlier. But she does so much to help this team. She's such a well-rounded player.
You know, and going back to that last shot there for a second, I don't know if it's the new balls that AAA has prescribed, but these basketballs just aren't going in the hoop like they used to just, about 3 or 4 years ago.
That's a good excuse, Brady. Here's Branch now. Branch going to drive, and nice layup there, far side.
I'm just thinking of every excuse in the book, I guess.
Yeah.
The basketballs aren't right.
Something about the court these days.
Court's a little too slick.
They changed the rims. West Memphis going to call a timeout. It'll be a 60-second timeout. But, you can't really knock the rest of this team. Because I know I say that Barnes does so much for this team, but it's really just you see these high-effort plays from her, and you can't help but admire that when it comes to looking at someone of her caliber. She really has, I guess if you were to encompass it all into one thing, she is the leader of this team. And when you have a person like that, it just raises the level of play from all the players surrounding her. And that's what I'm loving to see. And you mentioned the defense being played great by the team earlier, and I think a lot of that comes with that. You have the leaders of this team. Whenever they want to start playing intense defense, you're going to have everyone else on the team wanting to follow suit and play defense just as hard as they are. When you're passing the ball around, getting the open looks to different people, everyone else on the team is going to want to pass the ball around and find the open person. So it's really great to see the leaders really set the tone for this team as they progress.
Yeah, it's really great, Caden. And, that's something I think Tech really has an advantage of. If you look at every team we've seen come into Eagle Arena so far this year, I would really say no other school we have played has as many leaders on the court as Tech does. Now, normally, having more than one leader out there on the court, that can be kind of a rough thing. 2014 Cavaliers, if anybody knows my drift.
Oh, goodness.
But anyway, so yeah, it's normally a bad thing, but Green County Tech, it just has so many great players out there. They know how to work well together, and they know their strengths, and they know their weaknesses. Great players know their weaknesses, and one of their strengths is making buckets off the inbound pass.
Such a good play right there, and Stokes has shown tonight she is so comfortable down low that she can finish with no matter the amount of contact.
Oh, loose ball here, going to be scooped up by Green County Tech.
With that bucket scored there from Stokes on that last possession, that makes her the first Eagle to break double digits here tonight. But Brady, to touch on what you were mentioning there, as we see a three attempt from Bates, and it's going to go a little bit too far to the right off the rim. Now here's Tucker. Tucker trying to go coast to coast. Pull up mid-range. Wow, that was a pretty looking shot.
Tucker. Seen a few of those here tonight from Tucker.
Tucker with the
haven't all gone in, but yeah, that same shot passed a lucky fan in the stands.
Bates really trying to plead her case there to the referee. Trying to say, hey, that definitely tipped off her. Ref hearing none of it. Will be Lady Devil ball. Here's Tucker. But Brady, to touch back on what you were saying earlier with how well they really play together. And one of the biggest flaws we saw in this team last year, when we always try to be very respectable about it, was they just looked like they didn't have a ton of chemistry. And it seemed we wrote it off as something early in the season, but one thing was it continued all season long. They just continued to look like they weren't really comfortable with each other, and they had the chemistry problem all year long, which, of course, there were a lot of younger pieces being brought into the lineup. That's a huge adjustment. You had a lot of leaders.
That's the point I was just about to make.
Right.
Having these young guns come up and join your starting five or, the 8 or so players that you're going to keep on the court all night long, it's a big adjustment for a team, especially these older seniors out there. It's a huge adjustment for them, learning how to play with people they haven't played with for, a full game before.
Absolutely. And you had a lot of long-tenured leaders leave the previous year, too. So you look down on the court, and the longest tenured starter here is Brooke Barnes. So that's what it's been great to see is we've seen them get another year together under their belt, and now we see how well they play together. And it's been fun to watch. It's really awesome to see that one problem that we kind of had an issue with last year has been dealt with, and you've seen them grow into a really, really tight-knit family.
Absolutely, Caden. I think we're seeing that same strategy we saw at the end of the first half right now.
Yeah, all tied up, no reason not to. Here's Stokes. Stokes trying. Will succeed.
Right into the Eagle bench. A little bit of, they're getting a kick out of it down there. A little bit of Shaquille O'Neal diving into the bench down there.
Gonna hold on to the ball a little bit here. Here's Barnes. Coach Dean hollering out the adjustments. Stagnant here. Now here's Barnes gonna make her way over to the Eagle.
Keep your eye on Stokes. I'm going to say that real quick.
Yeah, Stokes has had plenty of room down low here in the paint. She's been really great at creating separation, almost like a receiver running a route. She just always seems to find herself in open space.
I had a chance to get it to her. I really thought they were going to go there. Brooke Barnes just going to throw it up. Oh, getting tagged with the traveling call.
Hate to see that there. With .6 remaining, would have been a really clutch foul. Tucker gonna let one fly. Not enough on it. Into the dancer section it goes. But here we are at the end of 3. Your Lady Eagles tied with the Lady Devils, 25-25. Brady, what do you think is gonna get changed up here down the stretch?
Well, you know, this is a fairly high-scoring game for a girls matchup at this level. 50 points on the board here tonight. Quite a few of them coming from Tucker for West Memphis and Barnes for Greene County Tech. I would expect those players to be key parts here in the fourth quarter. I've been saying it all game long, or at least I've been thinking it. If Brooke Barnes could just get that 3 to fall like we've seen it so many times over the years past, it would seal the deal for Greene County Tech here tonight. They're playing really well out there. They've learned how to play against this bigger team in West Memphis, and they've figured out ways to score. That's great. Now you got to figure out ways to win. And right now, Greene County Tech has just been itching at the heels, you know, trying to figure out how to keep points going on the board. They've stuck with the lead a few times. They've crawled back and got it back. It's been a very tight game. But they've got to figure out a way to shut West Memphis down and keep them from getting offensive boards if you can. It's really hard to, considering how tall some of West Memphis's players are out there. But you just got to figure out a way to shut West Memphis down at this point because your game-winning strategy is working so far.
As we'll see Inman take a free throw shot there, a little bit too far to the right. Gonna shoot off the rim there. Now here's Barnes. Barnes gonna hold point up at the top of the arc there. End up gonna pass it over a few times back and forth to Bates. Now here's Barnes. Barnes with a wide open 3. She'll take that and make that. Bang! Brooke Barnes.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's gonna work every single time. And contact leaves 2 Lady Eagles on the deck.
Emma Bates has this look on her face like, we had 2 people laying on the court and you call the foul on us.
And old-fashioned three-pointer there made by Prackett. So that's their way of keeping this one even. Keep an eye on Barnes here. 3 made threes so far. Shooting pretty good from there. I would also like to think. I want to think she's somewhere around the area 3 of 5. Excuse me. Words are a little hard at times.
pushing foul. Coach Dean pleading his case a little bit to the referees, wondering what is going on.
Well, Lady Devils ball here. Look for him to go to that high screen they've been running. Nope, not this time. Instead, there you go. That works too.
Good bucket there.
Prackett with 9 on the night. Here's Bates and Stokes right there in the middle. So here's what they've been doing with Stokes a lot tonight. They're spreading this out really, really hard. So they've got 4 out, leaving Stokes down there by herself. And look at all the room she has. They've done that a few times tonight, and she does really well at finishing through contact as they close in on her. Not able to do it there, but she's made her money down there tonight. So that's what we look to see them doing here. With this zone they're running, that's a really good thing to do here. They're spreading them out so hard that a lot of times it leaves her with plenty of space to work, and a cross-court bounce pass, maybe not the play. So now here's Tucker. Tucker and a block from Bates.
Oh, and tried to save it. That reaction says it all right there. Bounced off her. She'll have a laugh at it, which is kind of funny. Tried to save it off the block. That was awesome.
Super good block there. Just couldn't retain possession of it. Now here's Prackett. Prackett going to work.
Terrible shot.
Oh, my
Another
goodness.
one off the backboard, over the backboard.
You said terrible shot, Brady. She said, want to see it again? So here we are now. Here's Bates with it. Gonna go with the same game plan here. Just spread them out. Eagles have been great from the field tonight. So any kind of open space they have, they feel comfortable taking that shot. So why not spread them out and use it? So here we are. Here's Bates wide open. Gonna finally find her a little bit later than what they'd like to. Barnes wide open from 3 across the court, but
Yeah.
Tucker quick to recover. That is one thing you got to keep an eye on. Tucker, with her quickness, she is comfortable leaving her mark at any time because she can quickly get back over there.
You heard about the entire West Memphis bench yell at Tucker to get over to Barnes. Court
Wow, what
coast to coast.
nice little shot. Just kind of barely slides in over the rim.
Timeout, Coach Dean.
That's one of those things, if it's an inch lower, it's getting sent back by the rim, but that extra inch right there lets it slide right in, fall into the basket there. So here we are now, 32-28, your Lady Eagles trail here. Eagles, what I think are suffering from right now, they're trying to go about the conservative approach too much. They're trying to get time off the clock here, but by doing so, you're playing a little bit more passive than you were playing, and now you're kind of struggling to get some points up.
Well, if you're going to play this passive offense, the key of the game is don't give up a turnover, which obviously is kind of the main point of the entire game. This late in the game, when it's low-scoring game, we've seen how quickly West Memphis can score. It's all a part of Coach Dean's strategy. Keep the ball out of the hands of West Memphis as long as you can, and then get as many points as you can. I say that, it's kind of the point of the whole game,
Yeah.
but it's just that simple, you
Brady,
know?
you just described
Basketball.
Dr. Naismith would be so proud.
Thank you.
So here we are now, Eagles on offense again. Maybe gonna try to be a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end. Bates open here in the corner, but as we mentioned, West Memphis really good at recovering. Here's Barnes. Barnes thinking about the three. Gonna instead dribble out of it. That movement right there. Floyd from 3. Can't get it to fall. Going to be rebounded by Bates. Bates, if she looks to her left, has Barnes. Really wanted that 3. Plenty of time here in this game. Maybe not try to force something hard here, but definitely need points. Good pass there from Barnes. Barnes going to find Hollis.
Oh,
nice pass. Here's Bates. Bates
there it
for three.
There it is.
Too much on it. Good rebound by Stokes. Stokes trying to go.
No foul. It was mostly ball, to be fair.
And I will tell you this. I made the comment about how Stokes has made her living down there in the paint tonight. Prackett has taken note of that, and since that,
they shut it down.
Yeah, she has had herself a fair share of blocks as Hollis comes in. You made the comment earlier. They are great at the inbound pass plays. Something about that little roll they do off the top right there is just so unexpected, even though they've
run it about 4 times already. Hasn't ended up in points every time, but they run it about 4 times. Charge!
Woo, that was some hard contact. Everyone kind of held their breath for a second there. And
I love feeling the energy off the crowd sometimes, because you could tell everyone has been wanting a charging call here all night long, and so it's kind of satisfactory whenever you get it called.
You're right. The energy in the arena is always one that's been amazing here in the sports realm.
Ah, just gave it up right there. Can't have that at this point in the game.
Not at all. Only trailing by 2, though. Let's see if they can make up for it here on defense. I like Barnes pressuring out that far, just kind of not letting Tucker have that space to try and make a play. Just instantly put pressure on her as soon as she crosses half court. Make her decisions a little harder.
Tucker just so quick.
Pass there. A couple of bounces. Not going to fall. Here's Bates. Bates.
Had a way to fight for the rebound, too.
Absolutely. Observing. Going to find Floyd. Floyd thought about the 3. Going to pass over to Barnes instead. Barnes showing the jab step. I like it. Here we are. Now here's Bates. Bates in the corner. Going to find Hollis. Hollis going to fight through contact. What a play there.
I told you keep your eyes on Hollis. I just had this gut feeling at the end of the third quarter, the way they were playing her down low in the paint, I had a feeling Coach Dean was really going to rely heavily on that here in this fourth quarter. Turns out he did.
What a little hop step there from Tucker. That's a pro move right there. You like seeing that. Doesn't work out for her, though, as we have a 3-on-1. Tucker, the only one down there.
No foul. Where was the foul? There it is.
Tucker draped all over the Lady Eagle there, and finally foul going to be called. Hollis with some charity stripe attempts. And yeah, Hollis, we will say last year we saw her hit her fair share of kind of big moment shots. I mean, we saw her hit some really, really important shots a few games last year.
Oh yeah, she's clutch.
I'm about to say, she's got the what they call ice in her veins. So makes the first charity stripe attempt, the second one as well.
Timeout West Memphis with 1:47 left. 2-point ball game. Tech back on top in this one. This has been a fun ball game.
Oh, yeah.
To call, to watch, just to be a part of.
Here we are, yeah. A little bit under 2 minutes remaining here. Lady Eagles up by 2. When you get in games like this is where coaching shines through. How you handle the rest of this game, that's going to go a long way.
Yeah, and you know, there's a certain amount of strategy. Yeah, I agree with you, Caden. That's going to go into this final minute and 45 seconds. Really what it comes down to me is Tech's got the playmakers out there. This defense has got to step up in the next minute 45 seconds. And then also, yes, Coach Dean's strategy for whatever he's going to call here in the final minute 45 is going to be key. All of that's going to come together, but I think those first two come first. You don't want to overcoach. And there, believe it or not, there is such a thing as overcoaching.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
In certain game situations. And I personally think, my own opinion here, this Greene County Tech Lady Eagles squad is mature enough to know what they need to do to win this game.
So Brady going to go with the old-fashioned, not as much the X's and the O's as it is the Jimmys and the Joes.
Well, yeah, sure. I guess that's one way to say it. I think a better way to put it maybe is just a little bit less coaching and let them play.
There you go. This is thereabouts what it is. Here we are. Tucker
Oh, blocking foul, man. Oh, yeah, everyone on the coaching staff for Greene County Tech, all of them just shuddered at that. That is not what you wanted with 5 seconds into the period after the timeout.
My favorite part were the West Memphis fans that were upset.
At first, yeah.
I guess they didn't understand the call. Tech needing to talk that one over.
Coach Dean's just wanting to plead his case down there on the court. He was already having some words with the officials. I guess he just wanted a few extra seconds. Well, this changes everything now. At the charity stripe, West Memphis is going to have a chance to tie it up here at the most.
I believe it's Tucker at the free throw line.
And she's been really good from the free throw line here tonight.
She's fared well there, so be interesting. More or not, this is kind of see, hey, here's what we're going to do after they tie this up. If they tie this up, we don't want to count the chickens before they hatch. To that call, might see Coach Dean go a little Coach Cal. Just get thrown out to rile his players up a little bit.
Sometimes you got to do.
Sometimes you got to do
That's the kind of coaching I'm talking about. A little bit, whatever you said. A little bit less X's and O's and a little more Jimmy and Joe's.
There you go. Hey, Brady, the execution needs some work, but you're right on par there. You know where you were trying to get out there. There it is, and they're going to get that to fall. Doesn't tie the game up, but will make it a very, very tight game.
All right, so here we go. They're going back to their strategy right at the end of the first half. They're going to spread everyone out.
Price going to play some tight defense here on Barnes. Barnes doing her best not to dribble into some traffic there.
She better get rid of the ball. That 5 seconds is going to catch up with her before too long. She's kind of running out of space.
There it is. She was afraid to apply that pressure there because Barnes has the capability to blow past. Barnes really, really handling the ball well. Now Bates going to show off a little bit here. This is great. I mean, some may not see it as such, but this is exciting right here. They're just going to hold on to the ball.
There's the foul. Okay, we'll take that. Need to make both of these. Preferably, it's still going to be a one-possession game. But
oh, wow.
Oh, it's not. Oh, we're not in the bonus hit. Excuse me. So it's just a regular foul.
Timeout, West Memphis.
And West Memphis is going to take a timeout. I thought we were in the bonus.
I'm not going to lie, Brady. I was right there with you.
This will be a 60-second timeout.
All right. So, 60-second timeout here. Lady Eagles on top by one. They will receive the ball after the timeout. So, do we see a little play after timeout drawn up here, or are we still wasting time?
Well, I know we're going to see one because I just saw Coach Dean grab the clipboard down there, and he's drawing it out right now.
So when everyone gets exciting, whenever Coach grabs the clipboard. And if any indication is to be taken from how well they've been running the inbound plays, we could see a great play drawn up here.
Well, this is a different situation. Those plays we've seen here tonight, Caden, have been pretty much right underneath the basket almost and have been quick shooting situations. This is mid-court, one-point game. The absolute worst thing that could happen here is a turnover. So this, I'm really glad to see Coach Dean get out the clipboard, the dry erase board, because this better be well drawn out.
Yeah. And, you know, it's going to be something they're comfortable with, something that they've worked on in practice several times. So
they're going double manned on Brooke Barnes. It's going to Bates.
You're going to see Stokes hold on to it. It's probably who you're most comfortable having the ball in the hands of, Stokes or Barnes.
There's the foul. West Memphis up to 17 fouls, so here we go. Tech heading to the free throw line. Needs to make both of these. Brooke Barnes, hey, Under the circumstances, I'd say that's the person I'd want at the free throw line.
About to say, you're pretty comfortable with her going to the line. Hopefully we don't jinx her. We don't. So
had to make sure.
Yeah. Gets the first one to fall, making that one a little bit more comfortable of a lead. Hoping to hit this one. And she does. So there it is.
Timeout Greene County Tech. So it's still a one-possession game, 27.2. West Memphis, this is a pretty interesting situation. Let's see, you got 30 seconds left on the clock. I mean, it comes down to how quick do you want to score.
Yeah.
The way Tech has been playing so far for the past minute, I'd say you want to score quick and try and get the ball back.
Yeah.
Tech will be coming out with the pressure here.
But if you rush it, ends up not resulting in points, and you leave Tech with the ball to run some clock or end up with them at the charity stripe. Lead at 3, so it still is one possession game, but I will say we've not seen many threes from the Lady Devils tonight. I think we've seen a 3 from Inman, and we've seen a 3 from Tucker. So those are the two to keep an eye on here. You see Inman is in the game. Here's Tucker now, guarded closely by Barnes. And she will be called for a foul there.
Couldn't get it. The putback. Oh, got the roll. Timeout West Memphis. That's to be expected. That was their last timeout with 16-3 on the clock.
I believe Prackett was the one who scored that basket there under the rim.
I think it was.
She's had plenty of success doing that tonight, just kind of getting her boards and putting them back.
Remember what I said about this half-court inbound pass being the most important of the night? Yeah, forget that. This is the most important inbound pass of the night.
Comes down to this one. Under 20 remaining.
Yeah, 16.3 on the clock. Who's it going to go to, Caden?
Like I said earlier, you're comfortable with just about anyone on this team because they've all played extremely well tonight, but I think you feel the most safe with it in the hands of Barnes or Stokes. Bates being your third option. Comfortable with any of those three right there. And they're going to get into the hands of Bates. Bates, oh.
Almost took a tumble there. Going to stick with Tech.
It's going to be Stokes on the inbound, like I said.
10.9.
They've got Price on Barnes, and from where we're standing at the angle we have, Price a huge.
Whoa, playing a little bit of three-legged timeout. I had to call a timeout there. Did you see that defensive?
Yeah, just kind of throwing the kicks up.
Yeah,
and
doing some jumping jacks out there on the court. That was pretty funny.
Which you can't blame her. I mean, Prackett.
Oh, no, absolutely not. You're just trying to keep the pass from going in.
See, we got Stokes listed at 5'10", with Stokes listed at 5'10", but we have Prackett down there standing in front of her. Honestly, looked like Prackett was towering over her. So I don't have a height for Prackett, but we know she's pretty tall. We've seen her kind of dominate down low this game. So no surprise there to see her cause some issues there, especially with sight lines while Stokes trying to inbound.
Boys action right around the corner. Both teams in the tunnels, just waiting for the end of this one. It's coming up next.
If it's anything like this game, we're in for a show. No timeouts. You heard Coach Dean let that one out. Letting them know.
Here you go. Barnes gets to a hard
goodness.
foul there. My goodness, this late in the game, I guess fouls are not going to be called except for right there. 6.2 on the clock. My goodness.
Yeah, Hollis just
got waylaid.
I'm about to say, it looked like she was running the Oklahoma drill. I mean, she just got laid out. I'm sure it didn't feel good either. She kind of laid there for a second. She just didn't really know how to react. So here's Barnes at the charity stripe. Gonna make the first. Six seconds here. I mean, she could miss this one. Like intentionally, I mean, to keep the clock running.
I didn't think she should. Caden, I hope it pays off. Oh, we got a steal! And they call a foul.
It went right into Hollis's hands.
There was a little bit of contact on the dribble. Tucker lost the handle, went right into Hollis's hand.
Oh, they're giving it to Hollis.
Yeah, they are.
That right there is like the ultimate ball don't lie thing to see right there.
I just can't believe the refs waited long enough to wait for the possession arrow to switch and call the foul. And
That may have been a makeup call for the.
Could have been a makeup call for a few things.
Oh, goodness, Brady. But, yeah, here we are, Hollis at the charity stripe.
Did Tucker foul out?
Taylor.
Apparently.
Coach Taylor down there, very unhappy.
Yeah, Tucker fouled out. I would be too. Man, Tucker, incredible night though. Really kept West Memphis in this game.
Ooh, no.
Couldn't get it to sink. And can't get a shot away. Big win for the Lady Eagles.
Big win. That was an awesome game, too. Big showing for the Lady Eagles tonight as they come out on top 37-35. Great games from the likes of Brooke Barnes, who had 13 on the night. And then we had Kylie Stokes with 10, following her thereafter, Carly Hollis with 8. Fun game, but stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We've got ourselves an exciting game between your Greene County Tech Golden Eagles and the West Memphis Blue Devils. Stay tuned.
Once again, we want to welcome everyone to Greene County Tech, home of the Golden Eagles. Our second game tonight, we welcome in the West Memphis Blue Devils. Their starting lineup for the Blue Devils is number 0, Cameron Barnes. Number 12, Jordan Mitchell. Number 22, Calvin Butler. Number 30, Sela Rogan. And number 42, Jaden Irvin. All right, Golden Eagle fans, here's your starters. Number 5, Jared Cole. Number 4, Hunter Wilkerson. Number 12, Cash Money Burnett. Number 21, Jake Boland. And number 10, Kyler Morris.
And welcome back, everyone, to Eagle Arena, home of the Greene County Tech Golden Eagles. Brady Dowler, Caden Brown up here in the stands with you tonight. Ready for boys action now between your Golden Eagles and the West Memphis Blue Devils. Caden, coming off that girls game. Lady Eagles got the big victory. 37-35 was the final score of that one. What are you looking forward to in this game?
I'm looking forward to just about the same thing. I'm hoping we're going to see a pretty tight, competitive, close matchup, and I don't doubt that's what we'll see. It'll be real fun to watch how well we can see the boys kind of bounce back here at home after what we think was probably a little bit of shaky off-the-wall performance last time we called their game.
Yeah, good point there, Caden. Off the tip-off, West Memphis had it, but it goes out of bounds, so it's going to be turned over to Greene County Tech. Tech in the white. West Memphis in the blue. Traveling call right off the back. I believe that was called on Jared Knoll. Was that before the whistle or after? Whenever that, was it Knoll they called it on? I couldn't quite see it.
I think that had to have been on Morris. Morris was the one with the ball.
And Kyler Morris, nonetheless, the Tech turns it over. Three-pointer to start things off for West Memphis. They get the rebound. Big number 42, Jaden Irvin, down low. Then a three-pointer to finish off that play set there. Number 30, Sayla Robbins. Greene County Tech trying to get their first points of the ball game here. Drive down the lane, back outside. Up top, Jared Knoll with three. No good on that one. Other end of the court, loose ball. It's off Greene County Tech, one of the players' legs. It's going to stick with the Devils. Three-pointer. Can't get the friendly roll.
Great defense there from Jared Knoll. Went right up with him.
Back outside, up top, around the horn, from the free throw line. No good, couldn't get it to sink. Jared Knoll with the quick rebound. Good court awareness there, around the horn. Three-pointer, no good there. Jared Knoll is there again. Getting all the offensive boards here early on. Stolen ball now. Irvin throws it in. Or excuse me, that was Jordan Mitchell. So early 5-point lead here for West Memphis. Jared Knoll looking for that three again. He gets it this time.
And that's their sharpshooter. They're gonna kind of rely on him as they have all season to continue to be that consistent shooter on this team.
And correct me if I'm wrong here, Caden, he's kind of been the surprise sharpshooter. I don't think anybody, no offense to him, I don't think anybody expected Jared Knoll to take the reins of that sharpshooter position we've seen in the hands from players like Zane Butler before.
Yeah, you could have something to stand on there because that's really what you kind of look for with a Gio coach team. We like to admire how well the post plays for him usually, but they also usually have a pretty reliable, oh my goodness, a wild sequence there.
That was insane. It's going to end up with Greene County Tech.
It's just like a 15-second span of give, take, give, take, give, take, and they're going to try to stop the bleeding here, get a grip of what's going on in this game. But as I was saying, you're going to see consistent post play from the Gio coach team. But one thing we kind of failed to mention when we were calling the game last time, we did touch on the consistent post play. But what we've kind of needed to see from this team that we've seen in recent years, they always have a very reliable shooter. And Jared Knoll has been that guy, which was an off-the-ball kind of game last week. Didn't really have a lot of consistency. Shots weren't falling for him, but that's the guy he's going to have to be for this team going forward in this season. He's going to have to be the consistent shooter that a Gio team needs to have.
Well, I'll say so far here tonight, we're very early on, but he seems to have definitely grabbed a hold of that. A lot of consistency in his game here tonight. Things will start back now. It belongs to Greene County Tech after that wild possession last time out. Loose ball was just going all over the place. Knoll sends it across the court. Wilkerson looking for a shot, looking for help. A lot of off-the-ball movement here from Greene County Tech. Seems to be working for them, getting the space they need. The drive down the lane, off the glass, and man, what a finish there.
I'm going to tell you a name right now that you need to keep your eye on going forward for the next few years. Benji Goodman is the real deal.
I think you're correct there, Caden, as we have another timeout on the court here. I believe this one is going to be West Memphis taking this one. But yes, Benji Goodman, man, talk about a guy who is coming into this season for Greene County Tech, just making his name known, really. Once again, no disrespect to him. Benji Goodman, I don't think a lot of people expected that name to be said as many times as it has been this season. I think we're all glad we get to hear it as often as we do.
Well, maybe not as early as it's being called here, because we saw great success from him at the junior high level, which doesn't always transfer to the high school level. But we've known his name being called around here at the lower ranks for a while. But it's awesome to see him getting called early in his high school career and him delivering.
Just a nice put in there from Cameron Barnes amongst the traffic. Over in the corner now. Goodman sends it around. Wilkerson sends it down low. Back outside. Jared Knoll with it now. Looking for some help down low. Nice pass. Got it down low. But Smith couldn't keep his hands with it. Kind of fumbled around with the ball a little bit. It's going to be turned over. Kyler Morris coming back into the game now.
Oh, man.
Oh, just a tough break there. Lost the handle. Morris will turn it over. There's the Suns again. Guys on the bench love beating on the Suns. A little bit of extra noise. Definitely makes a difference when trying to play defense on this end of the court. Man, talk about a friendly roll there. Number 22, Calvin Butler Jr. sinks the three. Extends the lead for the Devils 10-5 with 3:50 on the clock here in the first period.
Well, something we're seeing early is Goodman takes a three. Going to be a little bit too far off to the right.
Oh, Morris almost got his hands on it instead. Nice lay-in there from West Memphis' own number 4, Jalen Moore.
What we're seeing early in this one is West Memphis is not afraid of the three ball, and if Tech isn't quick to respond here, they're going to get left behind.
Lost the handle.
Oh my goodness!
Sticking with Greene County Tech.
I know you're
all
laughing,
of West
but
Memphis was pointing that direction. That's what you do as a team. You try and trick the ref like that. Every team does it. See it in football, you see it in basketball, even see it in baseball with foul balls sometime. Man, what defense there from West Memphis. Number 0, Barnes, the lay-in now. Nice lay-in off the glass there, Sayla Robbins.
Robbins with a quick 5 in this one. Goodman from 3.
Wide open 3 in the corner from Benji Goodman. Keeps Greene County Tech. Gives them a little momentum, keeps the momentum going is probably a better way to put it, as Devils will set up a screen here at the top of the key. One-on-one outside. Did Bolin make the foul, commit the foul on that one? Jake Bolin, yeah, commits the foul. According to the officials, that's going to be his first of the night, sticking with West Memphis.
Goodman hitting that 3 on that last possession, Brady. We mentioned consistent shooters. I was watching him in the warm-ups while I was waiting on the starters as a 3 gets thrown up here by the Devils. Goodman was just sitting over there in the corner. I'm talking hit 3 or 4 in a row.
Oh,
ease.
man. Man, Jake Bolin down low. Sorry to interrupt there, Kaden. That was just a great in-air pass.
You are right. A little bit of a miscommunication there at the end of that possession. Burnett and Wilkerson checking back into this one. One thing I'm noticing early in this one is the Devils are not going to let the Eagles play the way they want to in the post. They're really playing aggressive. They're almost face guarding the post players. Anytime there's a play into the post to feed, they're almost jumping the pass, it seems. So keep an eye on that, see if they continue to play that way.
Greene County Tech trying to score off of a little bit of a drought here. Nice pass there. Couldn't finish with it, though. The fight for the rebound. Nothing available on that one.
That was your typical Cash Burnett play, just always in the right place at the right time, just an unfriendly roll.
Aquarius Berto with the points there for West Memphis. 1:30 left here in the first period. Man, Tech just in a drought right now, unable to score. And a turnover here. Jake Bowen going to end up with it. Better get rid of the ball somewhere. Benji Goodman now drives down the lane, trying to pass it. Tight space to pass there, couldn't quite get it. Cash Burnett unavailable on that one. So we have Cameron Barnes coming back into the game for West Memphis. George Smith back in the game for the Eagles. Long three-pointer from Goodman, no good. Easy rebound there by the Eagles. Down low, Smith looking for help over in the corner. Defense from West Memphis paying off on that one. Oh, thought he was going to slam it down for a second. He'll just lay it in nice and easy. Number 12, Jordan Mitchell with that one. Greene County Tech trying to battle back. Benji Goodman, the floater, giving it to Smith. Smith unable to get it. Draws the foul instead. He's headed to the free throw line.
Rough sequence of events here.
Man, I saw the official having a word there with George Smith. I think he was telling him to, not getting onto him, but just telling him to watch himself underneath the basket there. I think he was just giving him a heads up of maybe he was almost getting called for 3 seconds there at one point.
Not going to get either of those attempts to fall.
Eight to 18 the score as we hit the final 25 seconds here in the first period. West Memphis with the substantial lead so far.
Well, with 15 seconds here remaining, if the Devils hold on for the last shot here, you're looking at the Eagles entering the second period with single digits.
Oh, lost the ball. It's loose. Over and back. Couldn't help that one. Jordan Mitchell just couldn't shake it off. Couldn't get to it in time. It's going to stick with Tech. 5 seconds left to do something here. Thought Coach Guillaume might call a timeout. Got to get it away. Morris will throw it up in desperation, but it's no good. So 8-18 will be the score as we head into the second period. Greene County Tech on the losing end of this one. Caden's been not even sure what the right word is for that first period. Hasn't been terrible. I think we can rule out that. But Tech definitely has some ground to make up as we head later into this game.
Something that is quickly becoming obvious here in this new season of basketball for the Eagles is we're seeing a lot of slow starts. We're seeing what you would probably call stumbling out the gate, which is something we're not really used to. We're used to really seeing the teams come out firing on all cylinders. But that's not to say that they don't adjust as the game goes on. That's really been, I think, the thorn in their side so far. What we've seen, especially in the last two games we've called, they really struggle at the start. And I don't know if that's setting into your game plan or maybe I'm starting to kind of question if maybe we're starting to see what we saw with the girls team last season. We have a lot of young turnover here. So a lot of your long embedded starters are out the door. You're seeing a very large youth movement. You're going to see guys like Goodman.
Are you saying this team is in transition? Is that a...
I think the long story short, to stop me from rambling, you are correct. I think there's a transition period here.
Long three-pointer there from number 22, Calvin Butler Jr. Well, you know, Caden, I agree with you on that one. Lots of young guns out there for Greene County Tech. Smith with it, throwing it up, draws the foul, heading to the free throw line now. But, yeah, lots of young talent out there, and I mean that, young talent. There's a lot of good players out there on the court for Greene County Tech. It's going to be very neat and interesting, every other adjective out there, to watch them over the next few years and just see them come together as a team, which is one of my favorite parts of basketball, is just watching over time the transition of a team from just a bunch of guys playing ball together to a choreographed, just know each other squad out there who can go out there and win.
Well, Brady, I mean, you look down there on the court, and it's a shockingly similar situation to what we have with the girls team. You look at Jake Boland down there on the court, who outside of him, there's not really any players who have started more than 2 years for this basketball team. So then the same way with it is with Brooke Barnes, you look outside of Brooke Barnes, there's very few players who have started more than 2 years for this basketball team. So you're looking at a very strange transition period here, which it's going to be difficult to adjust, but it's not something that they can't handle. Because like you said, there is plenty of talent on this roster.
Man, Jake Boland with a nice delivery there. Goodman loses the handle, gets his own save. It's going to stick with Tech. Boland with it. Back outside. Good ball movement here from Greene County Tech. Jared Noel will drive down the lane. Nice pass to Goodman off the glass and the finish. One of those moments where you're glad the cameras are rolling. Good ball movement there from Greene County Tech and just a well put together possession. Tech needs to see a few more of those possessions. Back in the corner, Boland trying to put his hands on it, unable to do so. Another three there, raining down from Julius Magruder. George Smith, unattended down low, will just set it in. 13-24 the score, 6:10 left on the clock here in the second period. Oh, nice block there from George Smith. Ball goes out of bounds, gonna stick with the Devils. George Smith. I don't think that was an intended block, or at least it looked a lot more forceful than it did.
He will swear on it that he did that on purpose.
Oh, yeah. After the game, we'll go down there and talk to him. I totally meant to do that.
Yeah, it was all drawn up. We knew it was coming.
And the friendly roll will set it in. Jordan Mitchell.
We've seen our fair share of friendly rolls here for the Devils tonight. They're paying the rim. I'm calling it now.
They're paying the rim. Oh, goodness. Tech with it, trying to get back within the lead, and there's a nice three-pointer. Benji Goodman coming through on that one. puts it back within 10 for Greene County Tech.
Don't look now, but Benji Goodman, the only player on the court right now with double-digit points.
And there's a foul there, hard foul. Number 10, Caleb Barnes. Oh, did they call charging? I believe they did. It's going to turn over to Tech. Guess it could have gone either way. I thought that was just a regular foul called, or a shooting foul called.
Benji Goodman on fire, now drawing the charge there.
Bowling with it, Wilkerson. Goodman down low now. And foul called here. That's going to be called on Mitchell.
Man, Burnett Cash just loves that little drop hook there.
He does, yeah. Seen it quite a few times from him so far this season. Oh, George Smith, I don't think anybody expected the ball to go to him. Nobody was around. He'll get it, try and put it in, unable to do so.
Ooh.
Down low, there's the foul. Malone heading to the free throw line. Get the first. Morris back in the ball game for Tech. Cash Burnett as well. A lot of quick breaks for these guys out there on the court.
Oh yeah, and that's
Coach Gio just kind of with the constant rotation of the same 7 guys out there.
Yeah, that's his style for sure.
And a steal off the pass. Over in the court. Ooh, almost lost the handle. Is that David Williams kind of ducking for cover over there?
Got a little too fancy with the no look there. Even the coach kind of gave him that. Why does it have to be fancy? Just make the safe pass. And it will be a turnover here. Will be Eagle ball.
11-point ball game, 4:36 here in the first half. Greene County Tech down on this one. Full court press coming from West Memphis. Timeout called. And Coach Larry Bray wanting to have a word with the official about the traveling. Or the traveling call that he did see on his end of the court. So here we are, Caden. Final few minutes here of the first half. Greene County Tech went down by 10 pretty quickly early on in this game. They stayed right there in that area. What has Tech got to do to try and chip at this lead they've been chasing all night?
They just have to find some sort of offensive consistency, and they can't find it right now. And you can't really pinpoint it at this point. And because what I would like to say is, well, they just don't have the shooters that they've had in the past, which is not true. We've seen Goodman show tonight. Hey, he can shoot the ball great.
Jared Noel got started very quickly here tonight.
We've seen Noel. He can perform great when needed. So it's just a matter of,
oh man, pass.
Exactly what I was about to say. It's a simple matter of the little mistakes adding up. It's almost like they're shooting themselves in the foot there because they can't gather any consistency if they're losing every other possession.
Charge. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Charge will be called on West Memphis. Pretty obvious one right there too. Turnover to Tech now. Jared Noel with it. Bowen down low. Kyler Morris for 3. Bricked it on the back half of the backboard. Another one put up there. No good on that one. Ooh, almost stepped out of bounds. Turnover. Oh, they're saying it's with West Memphis. Gonna stick with the Devils.
Yeah, there's no way that wasn't off of the Devils there. I don't know. Play will continue, though.
Oh, man, got close to traveling right there for West Memphis on our side of the court. He clearly had that ball on his knee for a split second. Morris is going to wind up with the ball now. Oh, and
my
stolen
goodness.
right out of the air. Just some long arms reaching for that one. Other end of the court now, sidestepping it down low. West Memphis gets the rebound. We got a foul called. Yeah, Jared Noel going to commit that one. I didn't even see him down there in the mix, honestly. Just a bunch of people down there low in the paint just looking for the ball.
I guess a subtle push-off there. Number 42.
And oh, man, we may have a big injury here.
Oh, gosh.
That was not a pretty fall there.
Oh, man.
Who was that, Caden?
That's Cash Burnett.
That's Cash Burnett. Oh, man, that was not a pretty fall there. That was number 42, Jaden Irvin, who I don't have a height or weight on my roster for here, but, man, just completely fell on Cash Burnett. That was a hard fall right there.
You hate to see that for Burnett, especially with the injuries he's had to face throughout his career here. Burnett here as a senior didn't get to play his entire junior year with the broken foot.
And that, I'm telling you, that was a really bad fall right there. He's going to sit up, which is good. That was painful nonetheless. I could hear him all the way up here through my headset. And they're calling for, they're going to call for parents out of the stands.
Oh, man.
Caden, and he's going to get up and come off the court. Nice round of applause for him, which is nice, but, oh, man, you just hate to see that right there. And looks like they're going straight to their locker room.
You know, sadly, I didn't catch the what exactly happened. Did he just come down on it? Did he plant?
No, he got tripped up with number 42, Jaden Irvin. He was on the backside of Irvin, and Irvin got tripped up and fell over, and Burnett just twisted that leg is what it looked like to me. He was kind of favoring that ankle, it looked like.
You know, there's always another additional aspect that sometimes gets forgotten when it comes to injuries. There's a physical aspect to it, and a lot of times there's a mental aspect to it.
Exactly what I was just thinking.
And for you to looking at possibly going down 2 years in a row with injury, especially with this being your last year, that's heartbreaking.
Well, we're back at it again. Jake Bolin with the moves. Man, what a shot there from Jake Bolin.
Oh, man, and a steal from Bolin.
Steal, the shot. What's he going to do next? He's going to deliver it to Smith, who lays it in off the glass. This is the fire Greene County Tech was looking for.
So he got the score, he got the steal, there's the assist, got plenty of rebounds.
That's the trifecta right there. Oh, what was going on with Jared Null? He's got to come out of the game for a second, maybe.
What's going on? I have no clue.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what Coach Gio was trying to say.
He was saying he's got it on him, too. If he's got to come out of the game, get him out of the game, too. Very Coach Gio.
Oh, does he have, like, some powder on his hands or something?
I have no clue. That's what I'm saying. That's what he said, though. He said he's got it on him too. Get him out of the game.
Well, strange series of events there. Greene County Tech down by 7 now. Still in the ball game. And Bolin almost loses the handle. He's going to keep a hold of it. Final 2 minutes here in the first half. Greene County Tech trying to battle back here. Oh, whoa, Benji Goodman.
Oh my goodness, if he would have made that.
Oh, that would have been great. Man, Coach Keogh letting the entire arena know that.
I don't know if the people at home caught that, but.
And blocking foul caught on George Smith. But yeah, Benji, Coach Keogh saying, Benji, go. He can't guard you.
That's it, say. He said it loud enough, I'm sure it could have got picked up, but Coach Keogh let him know, hey, because Benji passed it away, and Keogh said, give it back, Benji, go. He can't guard you.
I think he's just trying to fire him up a little bit. No offense or anything like that to Benji Goodman, but man, he's on fire tonight. He's having a great game.
Well, that could very well be it. I mean, Benji is on fire, so that could be what he's going off of. Hey, keep it going.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in that rhythm. I mean, you can really add up points quickly. Now, yeah, as you said, Noel back into this one. I have no clue what caused him to have to come out, but.
And Noel back in the ball game after slight break in the action a minute ago. And the shot is good. That puts West Memphis up by 10 again. Kind of that 10-point differential that Tech has been trying to face and trying to break down a little bit tonight. Three-pointer from the corner. No good. And Noel is going to keep the save off the tip. Benji Goodman.
Oh, my gosh.
There it is. Big time, big confident three-pointer too. Benji Goodman, and one-on-one with him, couldn't stop it. That was number 30, Sayla Robbins, once again for West Memphis. 1 minute left here in the first half. 9-point game. Down low, the nice floater, good. Number 4, Hunter Wilkerson. Haven't said his name a lot here tonight. Glad to see him get those points, though. Makes it 7-point differential. West Memphis wide open three. Couldn't sink it off the side of the rim. Out of bounds. Going to the Eagles. Final few seconds here. And loose ball, West Memphis scoops it up. They got a chance to get the buzzer beater here. Traveling called. Aquarius Berto commits that one. 4.5 on the clock now. Tech gonna have it. Morris back at the ball game for Greene County Tech. And number 24, Julius Magruder, back in the ball game for the Devils. Looking for the buzzer beater here. Jake Bolin better get a shot away. The spin move throws it up. Oh, man.
Goodman wanted
it. He was begging for it over there. So at the half, we're going into the tunnels. 32-25 the score. West Memphis with the lead in this one. Second half action coming up soon right here on Tech TV Sports. And we're back for second half action now between your Greene County Tech Golden Eagles and the West Memphis Devils. Going to be Greene County Tech ball here to get us started. Waiting on the clock to get adjusted here. And where's the clock? What in the world?
Oh, that's
messed up.
There we go. Someone got it.
Yeah, it's finally somebody. There we go. That's what we're looking for. 8 minutes on the clock, not 8 seconds. We'll get a do-over here.
So hit rewind. There we go.
Tech down 7 as we get things started back here. Jared Noel with it. And draws the foul. So, Caden, here we are. Here's where things stand here as we come into the second half. Greene County Tech down by 7. Jared Noel at the free throw line right now could change that. Cash Burnett going out with that injury. We just rewatched it during the half. What do you think Tech needs to do here in the second half, quite frankly, to stay in this game where they are and try and get the lead?
And I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but they just have to find some kind of offensive consistency. They don't have it right now. We saw flashes of it there towards the end of the half. But one thing they're going to have to do is just figure out what are you really trying to achieve here on offense. Now with one of your big post guys going out of the game, which is a good sight to see him down there on the sideline. Got his knee taped up, iced up. That's a good sign.
And talking with the student section too, I just noticed.
Yeah, that's always a good sight to see. But that's really what you're going to have to try to accomplish here. Just find something here on offense as Wilkerson takes a deep three. He's been trying to find that all night, not yet able to do so. But yeah, you just got to be able to. You have to start putting points on the board.
A long three-pointer there, number 22, Calvin Butler Jr. ringing it up. The floater from Noel, it's good. And a long two, mid-range, I guess you could say. Jordan Mitchell on that one. Timeout, Greene County Tech. Oh, that may have been a West Memphis timeout. Wait to see who called it.
Brady, I have to say it. With the way Mitchell is rocking his hair in the bun and the number 12 jersey, with me being a Grizzlies fan like I am.
Careful.
Hey, right there, even that shot right there, very Ja Morant type play. I mean.
Well, hey, you see it all the time. Players emulate other players. You see it all the time. You remember the one-arm compression sleeve trend that was going on for a long time. Now it's the shorts because of LeBron.
I guess you got a point. But, yeah, I mean, the bun and then the 12. It just – and the mid-range shot really just very Ja Morant-like.
Morris sends it in the corner. Man, we have seen that all night. Greene County Tech cannot keep their hands on the ball here tonight. It's going to stick with Tech, surprisingly. I guess somebody tipped it in the air. I didn't see it, though. George Smith with the reverse lay-in.
And you know, that is one of his go-to moves there. He likes that reverse right under the basket, and I guess if it works, it works. He goes to it pretty often.
I'd like to see it some more. 7-point game. Make it a 9-point game. Mitchell with the points again.
Starting to get the mid-range cooking there. Oh,
alley-oop. Oh, couldn't finish. Bolin had his hands on it. Had a good look at it. Ooh, nice ball handling there. Mitchell can't get it. The putback dunk no good as well. Noel sends it over to Morris. Morris over in the corner to Noel. Bolin with it now. Keep a hold of the ball.
Oh, man.
Down low, George Smith, nobody around. Now he's being triple teamed. Turnover to Mitchell. Oh, my goodness, Tech could not get a shot away. Mitchell with the ball handling. Throws one up. Draws the foul. Whew.
I'll tell you what, Brady, that offensive possession right there we just saw from the Eagles perfectly summarizes what we've seen tonight.
It was missed of their own error.
I mean, it's just right there. You have Smith wide open under the basket, and then a poor pass leads to him bobbling the catch, and then he can't go right up. And then, yeah, that sums up what we've seen tonight from the Eagles.
Yeah, just some struggles for Tech. Benji Goodman back at the ball game. Benji, though, if you look at this by player outlook, I guess you could say, Benji Goodman, Jared Noel, even Jake Bolin to a certain extent, having really good nights.
Yeah, we're seeing great individual, flares here. I mean, we're seeing great talent.
Great way to put it. Hopefully those flames will come together to make a big campfire for Greene County Tech. That's a terrible analogy, but and another turnover for Tech. Morris will get his hands on it. Wilkerson back up top to Goodman, and a pass out of bounds. Just a series of turnovers in a row here for Greene County Tech. One-on-one, Mitchell with it. With Jake Bolin down the lane. Bolin knocks it out of his hands. Goodman gonna keep a hold of it. Nice takeaway there for the Eagles. Noel to Goodman. Round the horn. Down low, Morris takes flight, couldn't set it in. Wilkerson had his hands on it, couldn't keep a hold of it.
And we see flashes of that from Morris so often. He just levitates to the rim. It's not, I don't understand why we don't see more of it.
Gotta have the room, I guess.
I guess so.
George Smith coming back into the game. Down low, laying it in. Another friendly roll, my goodness.
They've had the rim on their side all night.
Yeah. Starting to believe that paid off rim theory he went with earlier in the game.
Call me crazy. Goodman is so.
Oh my goodness. Landed right on top of him. Oh my goodness. What was the call?
Aggressive turnaround. I don't know.
Nonetheless, it's going to be turned over to West Memphis.
I mean, personally, I would have called it a flop, but
30-43, 13-point game. Believe, well, now with the, a charge is going to be called. Barnes going to be charged with that one. Coming out of the game, too, on that one. Could have been a makeup call.
I wasn't going to be the one to say it, but I'll let you say it, Brady.
Hey, it happens. Oh, Noel loses the handle. Who's going to get it? It's just a scramble out there. Jared Noel. Jump ball called. I think it's going to stick with Tech. There it is. Man, Jared Noel just fighting tooth and nail down there to keep a hold of it.
Hey, that's his play style. He's not afraid of it.
Which is great to see for somebody like Jared Noel. No offense to him, just not the tallest guy out there on the court.
What are you trying to say, Brady?
I'm not saying anything at all. I just admire a guy who is willing to scrap and claw like that.
Goodman was wide open on the previous possession, so right before that foul was called, actually, he was sitting there clapping his hands, so not a surprise to see them trying to get him the ball here on this possession.
And Jake Bowen drawing the foul on that one, heading to the charity stripe. 3:11 here in the third. Makes the first. You know, Caden, here in the third, just reading the feel for everything, seeing what's going on out there on the court, just feels like technique just needs a spark of something. Whether it's a good run, which would be great, obviously, they just need something to light a fire under them. It feels like you got 5 great players out there on the court who know how to play well individually, but not very well together right now, which is very unusual for what we've seen so far from Tech. Smith, man, George Smith having a pretty good third quarter. Throwing one up. Can't get it to go. That was Mitchell. And stepped on the baseline, out of bounds, going to Tech now.
I was going to say, Mitchell, he'll keep on taking that shot. He is cooking from there so far here in the third. Oh, man. He's made it look effortless the last few times. And we've seen it almost 4 times in a row there. He's almost made it that many times. Not afraid of that shot because it's working.
Bowen with it. Traveling, called on Jake Bowen. He's wondering where it was.
I'm wondering where it was. Yeah. He didn't move. I guess the pump fake was so good he got the ref too. Speechless. Here we are now. A 3 thrown up from Marion, excuse me, West Memphis. Where are we right now, Brady?
All right, Caden. We're live on TV. That's where.
Yeah. It's a hard life. So here we are. Offensive consistency seeming to continue. I mean, Brady, what do you go to here? It doesn't feel like the perimeter is working for you. You're having trouble down in the paint. What do you call up here?
Well, just looking at the guys out there right now, as we have another turnover, I'm not seeing a lot of off-the-ball movement here from Greene County Tech. Completely different from what we saw in the first half of this game. Oh, man.
I don't get it, man. A lot of questions out here tonight, Brady.
Jake Bowen with the rebound, stolen by Mitchell.
Goodness.
And he'll lay it in.
No, what a move.
Yep.
That was looked like Rondo right there. The little
that's a good one. That ball goes out of bounds right into the stands. I think it's going to stick with Tech, though.
That's like a signature Rondo play right there. The little fake behind the back pass layup.
Yep.
Worked too
I don't know if
quick.
it was exactly a fake. It looked like he just brought it back. It may have been a fake.
Maybe a little flashy.
Rondo would bring it around a little bit more. Oh, man. They called a charge on that?
That was a little egregious there. Usually try to tell you not to make it too obvious, but that sums it up pretty much is the
Yeah, Coach Gio down there by the entrance to the tunnel, right on the baseline, letting his feelings known. Down low. Man, good ball handling there. West Memphis now up 49-34, final 30 seconds here in the third period. Morris looking for some help. He'll draw the foul. Jared Noe coming into the game. Tyler Vincent ripped off his sweats like he was coming in. I guess he's going to stay out. Maybe it was a miscommunication.
having a talk with the official down there.
During the game, which is always great. Jared Noel with it. Morris, one-on-one. Off the screen, in the corner, Jake Bolin now, the flow, the buzzer, he'll nail it. 36-49 as we hit fourth quarter time here in Eagle Arena. West Memphis on top of this one.
You'll want to
what did you just say? Where do I want to start?
Well, I was going to say with that buzzer beater there, you'll want to slap that one on the highlight reel. That was a
a nice one, definitely.
Pretty floater from behind the backboard, but yeah, we'll go with that. Where do you want to start, Brady?
Well, in this game, if this game were a novel or movie, I would say this is probably the climax of it, or the climax. I don't even know what analogy I'm trying to make. This has been such a weird third period to watch, just because so many turnovers from Greene County Tech, which is very unusual. It's not that West Memphis's defense has improved any or changed strategy from what we saw in the first half, and it's not exactly that they're playing better either. Just a lot to take in, honestly, from that third period. Just so much going on.
Yeah, and I always try really, really hard, and I'm not saying I'm always perfect about it. I really try to maintain and keep bias in check when we call these games for Tech. But when you kind of see some of the calls we saw in the third there, just head-scratching calls that you would see called against the Eagles, and then we see the play like we saw with Mitchell after picking the ball up after he had already picked it up. It's like we kind of asked for in previous games. If you're going to call
Oh, my goodness. Did you see that?
Ridiculous play, yeah.
Kyler Morris. He knew right where Wilkerson was.
Yes. Great awareness there. But I guess to close off on that point, Brady, the only thing you and I ask for is just consistency.
Well, Jared Noel misses his three-pointer in the corner. Mitchell with it. Throws it up.
Oh, my.
Sinks it easily.
That shot, this mid-range, he's showing us.
Oh,
it's a layup for him.
Yeah, he's fired from mid-range.
Having no issues there scoring from.
Long three-pointer from Morris, no good. The rebound, man, these guys just falling down like crazy down there on the court tonight. Got to be careful. Had both Benji Goodman and Wilkerson going for it. Kind of got tangled up with one another. May have prevented the rebound there. Mitchell, once again, that fadeaway. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
He is, wow. You've got to stop that. That's.
I mean, I don't know what you, bang, there you go. There's a three from Wilkerson, but I don't know what you can do to stop that with. He literally, like, he's even throwing on the turnaround there.
Well, it happened twice in a row, and I don't know what the issue is, whether it's just Mitchell's that good at getting that shot or whether Tech is giving him too much space up front at the top of the key. I
think at that, what I can tell you right now is it's very clearly that's just his shot. You can make a few here and there if you have the defense kind of sagging off of you, but for him to be consistently hitting those shots from there, we've seen him miss once from there.
Right.
And maybe 6 attempts we've seen him throw up from there.
Once.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's really great. Like, I mean,
it's amazing.
That's obviously in his game.
Talking defense here now, Caden. What would you feel about Coach Gio coming out with a little bit of pressure here in the fourth now as we get closer to the end of regulation here?
I almost feel like it's not even optional, really. I feel like you kind of have to start turning up the heat for you to kind of make a difference here.
And on cue, that's what they're going to run with.
I love it whenever we just We have such great game plans, Brady.
And they go right into Coach Gio's earpiece that he's wearing right now because we truly are the play Carl. This one, man. Talk about a playmaker. Jake Bowen having a few of those here tonight.
And that's just Jake Bowen's game. He has been so good for so long.
Morris will lay it in.
Bowen has been good for so long. He does so many things great. He can score. He plays defense. He distributes. He's just an all-around great player. He's super, super well-rounded.
Nice little juke there. Drive down low. Wilkerson will knock it out.
I think that was Morris, actually.
Oh, was that Morris?
I think Morris skied through there and kind of swatted that one out.
I couldn't tell whose arm was who.
Yeah, it was Morris. He got up there, showing off that athleticism. So Eagles trying to claw back here.
Down low, off the bottom of the rim, trying to put it back. He's drawn the foul. Jake Bowen committing that one. This is number 0, Cameron Barnes at the free throw line.
Wilkerson, I guess, caught a wild hand there. Looked like he was grasping his face after that.
First one good. Four players back for West Memphis. Second one is good. Bowen sends it out to Noel. Got tipped a little bit. The screen. Trying to make a little bit of space for Kyler Morris. Unable to do so. My goodness. West Memphis so quick with the hands here tonight. Back outside, over in the corner, Benji Goodman from the corner. Man, that was really
gets
fun.
his own board.
Oh, it gets his own board, puts it back in. Man, Benji Goodman having a good game here tonight. He was ready for that one.
Mitchell trying to get to his shot. They're going to bring the double. Good, good.
There it is. Down low, no good. The rebound, good defensive stand there from Greene County Tech. 5 minutes left here in the fourth. Morris off the glass, couldn't get that one to fall in. Down low, one-on-one with Bowen. And, oh, man.
He didn't move. Bowen stood still the entire time.
He didn't move, and it should have been a traveling call. Honestly, I don't know if you saw it, Caden. He clearly moved his feet. This is Cameron Barnes at the free throw line, by the way.
Bowen literally stood straight up the entire time, didn't move. Literally, he stuck his arm up and blocked the ball at the end of the play, but
contact, basketball-wise, is always going to be airborne in most cases. When your feet are planted firmly on the court, other end of the court now, Greene County Tech with it. Bowen wanting it over in the corner.
Goodman going to keep on firing. Why not?
Oh, Jared Noel coming out of nowhere. Benji Goodman around the horn. Jake Bowen gets a shot now. Couldn't get that one. Had such a good look at it, too. And a foul called here. That is Jake Bowen once again.
That's been Tech's biggest problem in the games we've called this year, Brady, is it's the shot making. They get good looks. They move the ball around well. It's a matter of getting the ball to go into the basket.
Yeah, that was Hunter Wilkerson committing that foul, by the way. For the 43-57 to score here, 4 minutes left in regulation. Man, could have been over and back. Could have been over and back. Instead, it's going to be a turnover to West Memphis.
Dribbling straight into the traffic there, not necessarily
Mitchell draws the foul and head to the free throw line.
The second half has really just been Mitchell's. Like, he's really taken over.
Down. And did we have a technical? Hunter Wilkerson gets teed up here late in the ball game. Gets that first shot. And gets a second. Looking for another one here off the technical free throws. Mitchell gets all three.
Oh, man. Official.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw it, but he's headhunting.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it.
He's getting a few heckles. They're letting him know he's not called the perfect game, but I don't know if
just
letting him hear it. And now he keeps on searching. He's trying to put a face with the voice. So this game will continue.
Well, I'm not quite sure what the situation is. I don't know if it's fans calling towards the officials or fans calling across the court to the West Memphis side. Either way, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, goodness.
During that little pause in the ball game with the technical free throws, there was some words being exchanged.
A few "you're terribles."
And gets the first free throw.
The issue with it is when you get in games like these where they start to get very high-strung, emotions start flying around, a lot of times they don't de-escalate themselves. A lot of times they go the opposite direction. We'll see a game get chippier and chippier and chippier until finally, like you mentioned earlier, a climax occurs. So we kind of got to keep an eye on that. Hopefully things don't get out of hand.
Well, I don't think we're at that point yet here, Caden. What you got to realize, there's under 3 minutes left in this ball game. I mean, let's just call a spade, as Jared Noel will throw one up. It's a little off target. Call a spade. I think it's safe to say we know what the end of this one is going to be. So as a coach and just as a team, you have an obligation to go out there. Oh, man, almost had a dunk there from Jordan Mitchell. He's been wanting that all night.
He's been looking for it all night, yeah.
He's been looking for that moment, almost had it. As the basket will continue to rattle here.
Oh, good play there from Walls.
But, as a coach and a team, and just as Eagle fans in general, as Jake Boland will throw one up, shirt untucked from him. But you just have an obligation to go out there and finish the game as best he can, and I think we just saw it right there with that play from Jake Boland. He's going out strong, and I'm liking that these guys are still playing as hard as they have been all night. These guys see the scoreboard. These guys know what situation they're in, but they're not stopping. I admire that.
Yeah, that's all you can really do is just admire them and just hope that continues.
Well, of course, with diminished capacity here in Eagle Arena and all across the 5A East Conference, we know that you want to tune in to as many games as you can. You can stay up to date on scheduling issues that arise from COVID cases at other schools or here at Greene County Tech. You can keep up with all of those AD Dale Skank keeps his Twitter feed going with updates on games all the time. Highly recommend you check that out. Also, the official Green County Tech Facebook pages for the high school and just the school district in general are great places to keep up with all that info. And, of course, anytime there's a home game, you can watch it right here on Tech TV. 2:05 left on the clock. 45-64 the score. Jordan Mitchell with it. Looking for the dunk before game's end. Being double teamed up front. Oh man, where was the traveling call? Man. Emotions running high.
Yeah. Definitely a missed call there, though. I mean,
Yeah.
don't let me sound too surprised there when I say that, but Coach K was still talking to the official as he crosses the court. Oh, man.
Oh, he's going to get his money worth. His money's worth. There we go.
Good.
Loose ball.
Good play on the ball there from Goodman. A little bit of thunder there. That was a hard pass.
Yeah, that you could hear the clap of the ball off of Goodman. Nice steal
Easy
there from
reads.
Morris, throwing it up. Gets the foul and sinks it in.
Easy reads. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
What did you say?
I said easy reads, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. It's an easy book to read, right?
Never read it before, to be honest with you.
Should've
Watch the
gone with
movie. Watch the movie.
Should have gone with the old reliable green eggs and ham.
Oh, yes. There we go. Dr. Seuss. More my speed. 47-64 now here in the final minute 36. Tech with the ball. Hey, Williams is in the game.
Here we go.
David Williams, number 23 out there on the court.
Football hero.
It's, Benji Goodman misses his shot. Jordan Mitchell, foul called. I want to say that was Benji Goodman who committed that one. Oh, it's Jared Noel. He's going to have to come out. He'll get a nice round of applause, I believe. I don't know if he did foul out or not, but he's probably close to it, if not.
Yeah. Don't have the exact count, which, like I said, I miss the old scoreboard we used to keep over here in the far corner. It used to keep up with points and fouls and all that good stuff.
Well, you got to, if you want to get technical about it here, interesting tidbit of information. Down there at the scorer's table, you got someone who's running the regular score clock and scoreboard, and someone who's running the player-specific scoreboard. Two different operators, and with COVID guidelines, I guess they can't have more than however many people they got down there right now. Kyler Morris with it. Goodman. Foul. Called on number 10, Caleb Barnes. For West Memphis, sticking with Tech. Benji Goodman, three from the corner. Little, not too much on it. Morris tries now, a little too much on it. Goodman back outside, and the foul committed by West Memphis. Benji Goodman going to the free throw line. Should be in the bonus by now. Yes, we are. Everybody knew it, or Goodman knew it, but nobody else did.
Raise Goodman's point total to 16 on the night. And make that 17 on the night. You know, the bright side of this, if you're going to try to find a silver lining in all of this mess, we may very well look back on this game, and maybe this is the game that Benji Goodman, as he makes a steal, good hesitation, and finish. Hey, to finish that thought, this may very well be the game we look back on and say, hey, that is the game that Goodman became one of the guys for this team.
One of the guys. I like how you said that. Yeah, you know, I think you're right, Caden, as West Memphis going to try and keep a hold of it. Down low, laying it in. Number 4, Jalen Morse with the finish. Final few seconds here. Greene County Tech, Kyler Morse maybe getting a shot away over the corner. 3 at the buzzer, no good. And that is how we're going to end this one. 68-51 is the final score. Greene County Tech on the losing end of this one here at home. Caden, what started out as a pretty good beginning to the ball game quickly kind of fell apart, especially here in that third quarter. Very interesting third quarter is the way I would put it.
Interesting is a very polite way of putting it.
Well, turnovers really hurt Tech, and some other factors may have hurt the game as well. Overall, I think it was a great individual performance from a lot of these players out here tonight, namely Benji Goodman had a really great game here tonight and finished strong out there.
Indeed he did. It was great to watch him. He kind of, this was his game. He really kind of erupted on the offensive end, and he played great on defense too. So, like I said, this could very well be the game we look back on and say, hey, that was the game. He became one of the guys.
Yeah, I certainly hope that is the case. We want to thank you for joining us here tonight. Once again, that final score, 68-51. West Memphis gets the victory over your Golden Eagles. On behalf of Caden Brown, our entire Tech TV crew, we want to thank you for joining us here tonight. And we'll see you next time right here on Tech TV Sports.